Hey, what's going on, guys? It's LuceyGoosey or Kyle, and welcome back to another episode of Minigame Madness here on the channel. That is right, we are back with another episode of Minigame Madness, episode number 3 on this Skywars series right here. We're making the Wild West Skywars map, and I have done a lot of off-camera work, so we're going to go check that out. But first things first, we got to get to the comment of the day, so I got to close out my Elgato program for a second here. Here we go. Comment of the day coming in from Dogcraft MC. My kit idea: Rabbit. Items are a leaping a potion, golden carrot, white leather armor, and a normal carrot with sharpness 2. Now, I kind of like everything that he got, but I do want to change it up a little bit because I want everything to go with our, our idea of everything before. So, yeah, we're going to have the leaping potion, and we're going to have the white leather armor. I don't think we're going to have the golden carrot or the normal carrot with sharpness 2, just because we want to keep going with that same idea where they only get 6 items, and that would make it 7. Plus, I want to give mushrooms 3 to every single one, so it's not a disadvantage. So, yeah, I'm going to go check that out in just a second, but I also want to show you all of my off-camera work. So, here we go. We're going to look at all of it right here. So, we've got our Skywars thing. I changed this island up a little bit to look more Wild Western, and then I also did all of the underneath of the main island. So, we've got our main island right here. That's looking pretty cool. Then we've got this one over here that we built last episode. I did the underneath there, and I did the underneath on this one as well. So I think they look pretty good. And then we've got everything else going on. We also have all of the information written down in this house over here. So we have map made by LuceyGooseyFTW, Wild West Skywars. Have lots of fun. And then over here we've got a chest with the rule book, and I think I'll read that in just a second. We also have this chest over here that's only for symmetry. Nothing's actually in it. I might just put a diamond in it just to be funny, but someone could take that. So maybe not. That's probably not such a good idea. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna read this rule book here, and then we'll go do that sign. So here we go. Oh, can I get this thingy? Uh-oh, I gotta find the book. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I found it. Okay, here we go. Welcome to Wild West Skywars. This is an awesome Skywars map that you can play with 2 to 8 players. Skywars is a game mode in which you spawn on a sky island and try to live off the land to defeat the other players. In this Skywars, the town ain't big enough for the 2 of us, or however many there are of you. You will find an area with kits in the lobby, choose a kit, and enjoy your Skywars experience. So, I just wrote that off camera. I think it's pretty good, and yeah, there we go. That's our rulebook. So, I'll go show you guys the rabbit kit now. Alrighty guys, so if you do remember, we have kits for this game, and we actually wanted to do 4 kits, and I could only come up with 3 on my own, so that comment of the day came up with the rabbit kit. So we'll look at all of our kits right here in case you forgot. We've got the full leather armor right here with the cowboy's whip, which had sharpness 3 on it. We also had the sheriff's badge and the bow for the sheriff kit. For the miner kit, we ended up having an iron pickaxe and the iron helmet, and for the rabbit kit, we now have full white leather armor and a super jump, which is a jump boost 2 potion, which is 4 minutes, so it should last basically the whole game. I don't know, Skywars matches usually last around like 5 to 10 minutes, so it's not gonna last the whole game, but it should be pretty cool. And then I also mapped out the dimensions for our islands right here. So obviously this isn't just gonna be the island, it's not gonna be just this tiny little area right here. And that was really weird because the lava's orange and this is orange and it looked like there wasn't an island here. But anyways, we're going to be making our main islands in today's episode, and we might be doing a little bit more than that. I'm not sure. I think we're just going to field chest on the main islands and everything like that. So I'm going to get to work. I think I'm going to do this all in like progress updates, and it should be pretty awesome. So I'm going to get to work on this, and it's probably going to take me around about like 15 minutes to come up with my idea for the first island, and then it'll take me maybe 10 minutes to do the next one, and 5 minutes to do the next one, and so on. So I'll do a couple of progress updates, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alrighty guys, so about after a half hour of work, which actually was a lot more than I expected, I was like, you know what, maybe I will be able to do this in like 10-15 minutes. I was designing for a while, didn't like it, restarted the whole thing, and I think I've got what I like for our starting island. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to have glass containers that are around right here, and when you get your permissions, you just fall down into the water, you're good to go, and this is your island. So I'm going to have one hidden chest on every island, and the hidden chest on this island is in there. That's the only one I have placed in so far. Obviously all my other islands are empty, but that's the only chest right now that I've placed in because I've got to figure out where I want them to put them. And then we have the underneath section. So right here is our underneath section, and I figured I'm going to add the ores on camera, and then after that I think what I'm going to do is either do all the other islands off camera, or I will end off this episode depending on how long this episode is. I'm not sure how long it is right now, so that's why I don't want to switch anything, but we'll have to see. I'll probably have to go edit everything and figure out how long this episode was, but there we go, we got that. And I also want to add the chest on camera as well, so we want 2 down here, I think, so we'll put 1 there and 1 there, and then on the top we're gonna put one, I think, right next to this cauldron area, like right there. So we've got our 3 chests, and then we've got the hidden chest. And basically, I don't know exactly what type of stuff I'm going to put in there. I'm going to think about that, and I'll probably add that in the next clip. But I also want to show you guys a little bit of what I want to do with the ores. So if we break into the bottom here of our island, I do have all of this area right here, and it's probably a bit dark, so let me put down some torches for you guys so you can see. And basically down here, I just want to add all of the different blocks. So the red sandstone, the andesite, and the stone, cobblestone, as well as the ores. So I'm just gonna mix match them up and everything like that, and it should be fine and look pretty good. So we'll just do all that, and I want to have 6 iron in this area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe a bit more. Let's put 8, and then gold we're gonna put 5. So that's 4, 5, and then for diamonds we're gonna put 4, I think. So we'll put 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and we're good for the diamonds, and then everything else is just going to be either stone, a little bit of the red sandstone here and there, and then I think we'll be good. So yeah, I'll just finish this up, break all these torches, and that will be it for the underground of this island. Alrighty guys, so when it comes to filling up chests, I have this chest right here to designate everything that I want in our chest. So basically, we've got all of this stuff right here. Obviously, this is not going to be a chest. This is kind of overpowered. But what we want to have is, throughout the whole island, we want them to have enough to get a full set of armor, whether it's leather, gold, iron, diamond. We want them to have a full set of armor, so I'm thinking gold, chain, iron, diamond, no leather armor because that comes in the kits, so it's not really worth it, are going to be available at your thing. So maybe 1 piece of diamond. I want the majority to be iron, and then maybe we'll throw in a bit of gold in there. I don't really know, but we want them to have full armor no matter what type of kind it is. We also want them to have a sword, so whether it is a gold sword, or no, I don't want to do gold. I think I want to do stone, iron, or diamond. They can get a stone, iron, or diamond sword from their thing. Maybe have 2 swords in their thing. I'm not really sure. Pickaxes, we can have iron pickaxes or diamond pickaxes, and then same with the diamond axe, iron or diamond. And then for food, we either when I give them steak or bread, we don't want to give them large quantities of steak or bread, so around 4 or 8 like I have right here. For building blocks, I think I want to get them anywhere around maybe 32 to 8 blocks, so 32 and 8. Then we also have some potions in here, and then we have junk items, so string, flint, feathers, sticks, leather, rotten flesh, and wheat. Those are kind of like you can use them to build some things, but they're not really that useful, so we're going to throw them in the chest to make it look like there's a lot of stuff, but there's not really because it has all that junk. And then we also have the water bucket and lava bucket, so I think that's what we want for our starting islands. No bows because they're really overpowered, but technically from these junk items, if you get enough to make a bow, you can, but I think I'm not going to have enough to make a bow, or we might make, have enough to make arrows because it's just 1 of each, but we're not going to give them 3 string to make the bow. So I think that's what we want to do, and it should be pretty good. So yeah, that is what we've got going for us. I'm going to fill up all these chests. I'll show you guys what we've got, and then we'll work our way from there. Alrighty guys, so I filled up all the chests. So right here we've got all of this stuff right here. We've got some wheat, we've got an iron helmet, some boots, building blocks, and some an iron sword, and yeah, we got some flint in there. And then the bottom 2 chest over here, we've got this stuff right here, as you guys can see, and then we've also got the diamond pants and all that stuff in this chest. So I also decided to add just 1 item to the secret chest. We're gonna have 1 special item in each one, and this one is going to be a diamond chest plate. So let's close that up, and that is what we've got going for our chest. So I think those are pretty good, pretty even, and it should work out just fine. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start working on the next island, or I'm going to be adding detail to this one on the outside. So I'll probably do the detail first, and then I'll start working on this island. Alrighty guys, so I think that's actually going to do it for this episode. I'm not sure what the time is on the episode, but I really don't have much more time to record this one. I've got to record some HeroCraft as well today, so I've got to get working on that. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for this episode of Minigame Madness. It actually was really fun though. I liked building this island. Hopefully you guys like it as well. Oh, that looks pretty cool. But I like adding vines to all my islands. I don't know why. I just think the birch leaves definitely help out. And I don't want to actually add the vines, the Minecraft vines, because they'll just go down to the lava and that won't look very good. But if you just add a couple bits and pieces of birch leaves, I think it looks pretty cool. So hopefully you guys think it looks good as well. I just hope it doesn't look like I'm adding too much, but I think that, yeah, this definitely needs a bit more than just the color orange, because you need to have somewhere where there's another color, and I think this is a good way to add that bit of color. So we'll just add a little bit more down here, and I think that is good for this island. So that is going to be our islands. Off camera, I'm going to replicate them all across this whole thing. We'll have 8 different islands. I'll fill the chests up and everything like that. And then in the next episode, we'll work on middle. So it should be pretty awesome. And then on the last episode, we're going to work on the parkour over there. So it should be pretty cool. So hopefully you guys are all excited for the next episode of Minigame Madness. Also, Hero Craft on Wednesday. That should be pretty awesome. And maybe a battle challenge on Friday. I'm thinking about a couple of them. So that should be pretty awesome. But hopefully you guys did all enjoy this episode of Minigame Madness. I'm out for now. Peace.